The good stuff is all new. It's experts helping experts. Andrea Buckett calls in Leigh-Ann Allaire Perrault to help her revamp her living room.
1, 2, 3, open your eyes.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Andrea repays the favor by helping Leigh-Ann with some easy recipes that are great for on the go. Then, Mary and Aaron are heading into the great outdoors for a camping adventure with Owen Reeves as their guide. And back in the kitchen, Mary turns the tables, helping Owen level up his culinary skills.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Owen, get out of here. Who am I teaching?
It all starts right now.
As you're all well aware, typically here on The Good Stuff, our wonderful experts are here to help you with everything from gardening and fashion to cooking and DIYs. But today, we're flipping the script. While our experts are, well, experts in their own fields, everyone can use a bit of help every once in a while. So we thought it would be fun to give each other a hand. Let's see what unraveled when we paired Leigh-Ann Allaire Perrault with Andrea Buckett.
Hey Mary, let me tell you, DIY is not my thing.
Same here, except for me, it's cooking.
I've got this big blank wall in my living room and I have no idea what to do with it.
I've got 2 teenage boys at home and I've completely run out of ideas for what to make for them.
So I called my pal Leigh-Ann to come over and show me how to turn that blank canvas into something special.
So I'm headed to Andrea's house before I lose my mind, and hopefully she can help me feed these boys. Okay, Andrea, tell me the situation that you need help with today.
Okay, so we've been here for a long time and I have this wall that's completely blank and I don't know if I should put artwork there or, you know, some sort of like mosaic situation. I don't know, but I want to make it more personal and I would like to incorporate some family photos.
Okay.
So I'm kind of looking to you to help me out, Leigh-Ann.
Okay, well, you sent me some photos of the space and it got the wheel spinning, and I know you mentioned some travel photography that you have.
Yeah.
So I took that as a bit of a cue and took a few liberties with some ideas. So I put a quick sketch together and I'm thinking instead of a traditional gallery wall, we do something more of like art ledges. They give you options to mix and match the photography and how you place things in the future.
So then I could switch photos out if I wanted to.
Exactly.
Amazing. Okay, I'm so excited about this. Honestly, this wall has been blank for honestly way too long.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you like the idea because I've already built the shelves.
I trust you. I trust you. Yeah.
I'm gonna need your help though to hang them and also fill those frames with your family photos.
Okay, awesome. I'm in.
Since DIY is not your thing, I've already built the shelves for you, but let me tell you, Andrea, this is one of the easiest DIY projects you could actually tackle. 3 pieces of wood, some screws, some wood glue, but what I love about making my own shelving is that you can customize the length, which I've done for your space, and you can also customize the stain, which I did, and based on the photos of your space and the color of your piano, I picked a color that was really close to it.
So close,
So
honestly.
I think it'll all come together so nicely, but now I need your help. I'm gonna go get my toolkits, and I'm gonna get you to help. You can be in charge of the laser level. How
Okay,
about
that sounds fun, actually.
Okay, let's do it. Andrea, now that the shelves are up and we framed some of your beautiful photographs, I'm now ready to display them on your walls, but I don't want to do them just as individual photos. I'm going to do a bit of a layering technique, but if you notice, I'm saying a lot of I, because I want to do this for you and surprise you. So I'm going to send you off while I do the finishing touches and get your reaction in a few minutes.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks, Leigh-Ann.
All right, I just put on the finishing touches and I think it looks great, but the important thing is if you guys think it looks great, fingers crossed. Are you ready to see the space?
Yes.
All right, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, open your eyes.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Honestly, that's beyond something I could have ever imagined for myself. Like that's so special.
Aw,
yeah,
you guys are so special.
I love seeing all those family pictures up there, and it's like, oh wow, lots of little stories, you know?
Well, that's the thing. Your walls really do tell a story,
Yeah.
and it really shows who you are. And we've
Look at
got
you.
some little
Owls.
yes, some
Those are your
special little
owls.
trinkets in there.
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm quite amazed.
That's amazing, Leigh-Ann. Thank you.
You can come over anytime.
We'll work for food. Just
Okay,
wink,
right.
wink.
We got a deal.
Okay.
All right, thanks so much, Leigh-Ann. This is amazing, but I think we have a deal, and I need to help you out in the kitchen, right?
I'm very ready.
Okay, let's do it.
Wow, everyone, please welcome Andrea and Leigh-Ann. Like a jaw on the floor. That was so
Yeah.
amazing, you guys.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
Leigh-Ann, I could like feel Andrea Buckett's like pure excitement
Yeah.
the whole time. That was so beautiful, so
thank
fast.
you.
Oh my gosh, amazing. And we got to see a Trevor, which is always
I
a
know,
delight.
he loved it. He loves Leigh-Ann now.
Yeah.
He's like, she can come over anytime.
I think he was a little skeptical at first.
was.
But like,
Yeah.
can I say that he shed a little tear?
He
Oh,
did.
no
He
way.
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so
Yeah.
nice. Oh gosh, Leigh-Ann, you did such an amazing
Thank
job.
you.
What was your initial reaction when you saw that in your house?
It was a little bit overwhelming, to be honest, because
Yeah.
those are pictures that we've had forever. And as you know, we have pictures on our phone of trips and
Yes.
special moments, and we don't ever print them out.
Yeah.
And when you do that, it allows everything to come to life, like your memories. And it honestly is just the most special thing that anyone's ever done for you.
Guys, I love this show.
I love
It's
it.
so nice.
Same.
All my friends get to hang out and do nice things for each other. This is so delightful. Okay, well, Leigh-Ann, you've got a few more ideas you wanted to share when it comes to kind of like a focus wall.
Yeah, so similar to getting the photos off the phone, I think so many of us have really beautiful mementos or items around our house that just aren't doing our space
Yeah.
justice. And it's a missed opportunity where we're not telling the story of who we are.
Yeah.
Andrea had the travel photos. My very good friend is a bit of a fashionista. Her name's Joelle, and she has this incredible collection of handbags, but these aren't just any handbags. These are all vintage cigar boxes.
I know.
One of her best friends, a jewelry designer, Jen Fenton, designed all of these for her. And when she told me about them, she had to go dig them out of a closet to then show me. And I said to her, why don't we have these on display?
Yeah.
So I've brought them here to replicate what we ended up putting into her home. And this whole concept was, again, showing the collection, doing a bit of storytelling. And the way I did this was, of course, with the shelf, similar to what we did at Andrea's home. But I wanted to point this one out. This is from IKEA, and it's lucite. What I love about this is the shelf is not the story.
Yeah.
It just blends into the wall and helps all of these cute little accoutrement pieces pop off.
Yeah.
Now, Andrea, if you want to take one of those off for
Very
me,
carefully, yes.
I want to show you one of the easiest little applications here. These are just towel hooks that I picked up.
That's
so
brilliant.
they're not cabinet hooks where you need to have the screw coming in from the back.
Yeah.
These screw right into the wall. Very
cool.
simple. So I love, again, the ability that you can move these around. My friend Joelle will take one off the wall and take it out for a spin for a night. And then it goes back up as display. So it's a sentimental element in her space and really speaks to who she is.
That
I
is
feel
so
like
cool.
you probably have a lot of your Nana stuff.
I
like,
do.
I have a lot of my Nana stuff. This
Yeah.
would be such a great thing to do.
I was just saying, all my Nana's old
Exactly.
gloves.
Yes.
Never did she go out with these hands out.
Yeah,
She was always
exactly.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Well, speaking of nanas,
I was going to say, what do we have going on over here? Talk
I
about
would
this.
like to introduce you to mine. This is actually my my grandmother and grandfather. This is their wedding photo.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
So it is hanging in my home, which that in itself just tells a beautiful story.
Yeah.
It's very precious to me. But I wanted to honor them and create, again, that storytelling opportunity by bringing in some of their vintage and antique pieces. So I pulled out some of the silverware that, let's be honest, was sitting in a curio cabinet
Yes,
gathering
exactly.
dust.
Yeah.
I don't use any of the pieces, but I can never part with them. So I just picked up these little gizmos. These look really kind of
Oh my
funny and
gosh.
strange.
These are throwing me back to my Nana's house.
Right? You know what these
the
are?
decorative plate holder.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I've never seen
I'll
these
pull
before.
it off
Yeah.
here. So you can see they stretch
Yeah.
on the back, so you don't need to worry about like MacGyvering your plates
Yeah.
and, like
That's
with
brilliant.
glue and hooks on the back. It keeps the integrity of the plate, and they're so easy to hang just on a little picture hook there.
Oh my gosh.
And I just think, again, think about how you can take the person, maybe from the past, and highlight their life story to connect back to you in your home.
I know. I love the patina too.
Say,
It's not too precious.
Sweaty in the eyes.
A little bit. Now, finally, what do we have going on over here?
Okay, so this I think is just so fun on so many levels.
Yeah.
How many of you hear that song and it takes you back to that place? You have those memories. One of our incredible producers, Elvis, has this fun collection of records.
Oh my gosh.
And he just keeps them like in a box.
Yep.
So get them out of the box and display your records also as artwork. And I found these very fun frames. Andrew, I'm gonna have you do a little magic trick here. If you can open this, they're magnetic frames. So you can take the record out and give it a spin, and then the album covers become your artwork. So again, a conversation starter where people will come over. You saved it, you saved it. A conversation starter
Nothing.
Nothing to see here, folks. People will come over and they'll be like, I remember this album and that year that we went to that place and on that drive. It really just takes you back to a certain place. I'm gonna hang this back up because we're gonna talk about this next.
Okay, what are we doing?
Did I get it?
Yeah.
Well, you're doing that. Thank you very much, Mary. I want to show you these little gizmos. Nailed it.
Yeah.
That also hold records. I found these online as well, but they're adjustable, which means you can display other things. You could put photo frames in this, or maybe you have like a magazine that takes you back to a place, or even better, maybe some of your friends are incredible cookbook authors, and you want to display. So you can see, right? So you can see on the back, they're adjustable. So I think in a kitchen, if you collect cookbooks, get them off the shelf in the kitchen.
Brilliant.
Display these on the wall. These are all art. They're art, and then you can just slide them right out when you want to whip up a recipe.
We need Leigh-Ann to come over and brag for us. This is the best. Leigh-Ann, absolutely amazing job. Now, up next, we are going to see how Andrea steps in to help Leigh-Ann out in the kitchen. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Tomorrow on an all-new episode, stylist Alexis Hans gives these viewers a fresh new start with stunning makeovers. Then, Gail and Leslie Thompson show you how to transform your summer looks into fabulous fall fashion. Plus, get ready to say aww. From baby bunnies to a chinchilla, we've got the cutest pets you've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
That's tomorrow on an all-new episode.
Create a feature wall in Andrea's home. And now it's time to see what happens when Leigh-Ann steps into Andrea's kitchen. Take a look.
Okay, first up, I'm gonna teach you how to make these pulled chicken sandwiches on garlic toast with mozzarella.
Okay, this sounds delicious.
It's still got that cheesy quesadilla vibe, pizza vibe that your kids like, but it has more protein, so it's gonna satiate them for longer, and also great for leftovers.
Okay.
Okay, we've got red pepper, green pepper, onion. We've sauteed that down, and we're just gonna add a few seasonings, okay?
Great.
Tell me if you have these at home. Garlic powder.
Check.
Thyme.
Thyme, yes.
Okay, great. Oregano.
Sure.
Okay. Do you have Italian seasoning?
What exactly is Italian seasoning?
It's called Italian seasoning. You would know if you had it. Right. And we're gonna put some chili flakes in there.
Definitely have those.
If they like a little heat, go with a little heat.
Okay.
And then we are going to go in with a whole can of crushed tomatoes.
Amazing.
All right, so this is where you're gonna get a ton of flavor because crushed tomatoes are already cooked down somewhat, so they're sort of like less sweet, but like they have tons of flavor.
So this isn't tomato sauce?
It's different. You could use passata, which is strained tomatoes, crushed tomatoes. I would say diced tomatoes, you're gonna get a little bit more liquid than you want. So this is just a crushed tomato.
And this is why you're the expert, because I just thought it was sauce in a can.
Hey, if you have pasta sauce, you could totally use that as well. So we've got chicken thighs here. I like them because they are really economical, but they're really good for shredding.
Okay. Like a pulled chicken situation?
Totally.
Love that.
On that note, you could also do this in the slow cooker if you kind of want to set it and forget it. Okay?
But my problem is I would forget it.
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
they have timers on them.
Oh, do they stop on their own?
Yes.
The more you know!
Bonus.
You can tell I know nothing about being in the kitchen.
We're all learning here today. We're gonna take this chicken thigh and we're gonna nestle it right in there.
So this is amazing. It's like a one-pot meal.
One pot and done.
This is so great.
Okay, so we're gonna top that off and this is gonna go in the oven for about 25 minutes covered. And then we're gonna take the cover off and let it go for another 20 minutes. So it's like set it and forget it.
Okay.
That sauce is gonna reduce until it's nice and gorgeous and thick.
Okay.
And we're gonna pull it apart.
I'm so excited for this.
It's already starting to shred, but all you really need is 2 forks to
Amazing.
pull them apart. So I'm gonna give these to you
Okay.
because now it's your turn.
You're entrusting me with the shredding process.
You got this.
Okay.
Okay, that looks amazing.
Smells amazing.
I'm gonna get you to get a plate, and I'm gonna get the cheese. Because we eat cheesy. All right, we need garlic toast. Oh, we're professionals. No, want to get it? Yes, good. And we are gonna sort of make a little depression in the bread
smart,
so it
yeah.
holds more chicken. So now we're going to load them up, Leigh-Ann. Right, as much or as little chicken as you want. Now we're gonna top it with cheese. All right, then we're gonna go put it back under the broiler for like 2 to 3 minutes until that cheese is melty and ooey and gooey, and we'll be ready to go.
Delicious.
So while that's cooking, I want to show you like a quick snack that has lots of protein, because I know in the afternoon or when they get home from school or in between like events, your kids might get hungry.
Ravenous.
So we're gonna make a dip because everyone loves a dip.
Yes.
And we're gonna
Including
start, including you, good, me too. All right, so we're gonna start with 2 cups plain Greek yogurt.
We have some of this at home, so this is great.
So that's gonna bring the tang, and then we're going to add some sour cream.
Oh, great,
Right?
okay.
Classic. I know a lot of people love to use mayonnaise, but I prefer sour cream. It kind of has more of a tangy flavor. It's creamier, and it goes really well to balance out that Greek yogurt. And then we're going to add our seasoning. In our case, we're gonna go with some onion powder
Okay.
and garlic powder. We're gonna put in a little bit of hot sauce. So we're kind of getting like a ranch-ish vibe. I love me some freshly cracked pepper. A little bit of salt.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do a good squeeze of lemon juice.
Delish.
And then I'm gonna get you to put in some chives. Now, if you're not great with a knife, the key is you're gonna use kitchen shears. Pop those there, we're gonna stir that up.
Did I get to do the honors?
Sure. All right, Leigh-Ann, look what we did. You did it.
You did. Thank you. I'll take a tiny bit of credit for the stirring, but you've done amazing. And
Awesome.
this looks so delicious.
Do you think your boys would eat this?
Probably they wouldn't have a chance to because I would eat all of it first.
All right, well,
but yes,
that's a win.
That's an even bigger win.
Okay, let's dig in.
Okay.
Very
That's
good.
actually really delicious. I'm a
Amazing.
big texture eater.
Yeah.
So this kind of checks all the boxes.
Perfect.
Creamy cheese, nice texture to the chicken, crunchy bread. I do love this.
Keep going.
You know what else I love?
What's that?
I love that it was so easy that I actually feel like I can successfully do this, and my kids will eat it, and my kids will probably make this.
That means my job here is done.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. You're not really.
Yep. I am pretty much an imbecile in the kitchen,
Oh,
which I think
no.
we've determined, but honestly, Andrea's taught me so much. And I think the biggest thing that she taught me is in that day, just one day, that cooking can be really simple
Yes.
and delicious.
Yes.
Like, I overthink things, I think.
I think that's a big issue with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You overthink it. You think, oh, it's got to be complicated or it needs to look like a restaurant. Listen, if you want a restaurant, go to a restaurant.
Exactly.
Don't eat it at
You just
home.
need to feed people.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
People need to be fed, and that's the bottom line. Keep it simple.
100%. Okay, Andrea, that was so fun. But you've
Yeah.
got another little great grab-and-go recipe here that we're going to get to work on. What are we doing?
So this is an OG recipe in my family because I've got 2 boys as well. And so burritos are a family favorite. I love a burrito. You love a burrito.
I can crush a burrito on any day of the week.
Right?
Yeah.
So super delicious. And this can be for like breakfast, lunch, or dinner, grab and go. We're gonna do a big batch burrito recipe.
Love that. Let's do it. Yeah.
So we're gonna start here in our pan. We just have, like, this is simple, right? This is something that your son could even make for himself. if
Fingers
he-
crossed, yeah.
Right?
Fingers
Fingers
crossed,
crossed.
we got this,
So we got some onion and we've got some green pepper, really basic, pantry staples that you have in your crisper. And then we're gonna go in with a whole big batch of ground beef.
Okay.
Now this could also be ground turkey. You could do ground chicken.
Ground pork.
Whatever you have.
My rule is anytime I make anything with ground meat, whatever's on sale is what's going in.
Exactly,
100%.
exactly,
It
yeah.
works. Or even could you do like crumbled up tofu or a veggie ground round?
A really great tip for tofu that I've seen lately, which is awesome, is you freeze
Freeze
the
it.
tofu.
I know.
And then you grate it on a box grater so
Yeah.
you get this great texture. texture.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
true.
one.
It changes it. It makes it a little bit
Yeah.
more like absorby,
Yes.
so you can get more flavor into it. Always a good thing.
Leigh-Ann's amazed over here. She's like,
I'm
what?
here taking notes. I can't absorb this enough.
All right, so once the beef cooks down a little bit more at home, you're gonna add some seasonings. Now you could go ahead and add just one of those packets if you like, you know, you do you, but we're gonna do some cumin, some chili powder, a little bit of dry oregano, and then finally a little bit of garlic powder.
I love this. That's the thing. If you're someone who's not cooking a ton, buy the Tex-Mex seasoning
Do
spice
it.
blend. Go
Do
for
it,
it.
yeah.
If that's what you're going to use a lot. But I always have these on hand.
We have tons of spices.
I
We've
have
gotta
too
use
many
them.
spices. You need to use them up, or else they start to go a little sad in the pantry. Yeah.
All right, so once that cooks together a little bit and the spices have a chance to bloom and open up, we're gonna add some other things. We're gonna go in with some pickled jalapenos, which I absolutely love.
Love a pickled jalapeno.
Yeah, could I not keep more pickled things in my fridge?
No,
I could not.
My fridge door is so heavy with just pickles. Pickles and olives. Now, Leigh-Ann, do you guys like spice?
I like spice. I love pickle. I love the combination of the two. So yeah, all on board for the pickled jalapeno.
Store-bought salsa, just to give it a little bit of moisture.
Truly one of my favorite flavor hacks. There's so many ingredients in that one jar, and I know you've got that little bit hanging out in your fridge.
all do.
That you're like, not enough for chips. What do I do with it? There you go.
Last but not least, I like to, I'm a mom, right? I like to either add greens to stuff or beans to stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add in some black beans. You could add a little bit if your kids aren't used to it and kind of hide them in there, or you could add like a whole can if they're sort of into it.
Well, like black beans you do see, but like they're still, they kind of melt in. Which
They're
is
like little
absolutely-
beans.
They're like little
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
But then if you do lentils, I find you can't even tell.
100%, you can do lentils, yeah. Okay, so that's gonna cook down, and when you're done, you are gifted with this gorgeous bowl of beef mixture.
Beautiful.
You can freeze this just like this if you put it in a sealable bag, pat it flat, and then you could pull it out even in individual portions if you're more into bowls and you don't want wraps. But we're gonna do some wrapping and rolling.
We're gonna get ready to roll.
Let's go.
We gotta do
I'm
this
ready.
thing. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. Let's do this
So
thing.
we need some wraps, first of all.
Here, take one, pass it down.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Guys, assembly line.
Okay, so we've also cooked off some grains. So
Okay.
you could do quinoa, you could do rice. Go ahead and lay some rice down on your wrap.
So
Now
we've got white rice, but you said quinoa, anything like that
brown
works too?
rice, whatever you like.
Now, ratio-wise,
This is the hard part that I always mess up.
Right.
I always overstuff my
I turn
burrito.
into a football that
100%.
explodes in my face.
Not too much, because we're gonna add some of the toppings later, like the salsa and the sour cream has to be added after.
Okay.
But just a little bit, Leigh-Ann.
Beautiful,
All right,
beautiful.
we're gonna add some cheese.
This smells so good.
Right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Just
some
pop
cheese
that
for
in.
you.
A little bit of cheese.
You could do cilantro, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to, I don't know who needs forks. Oh, we have spoons.
Okay.
You're just gonna pull it back, Leigh-Ann, a little bit towards you on the long side.
Okay.
And then you're gonna fold it over. Mary, you got
Oh,
this.
you do it this way.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
Oh, do we do this different?
Yeah, I know what you're gonna do.
Oh, that's okay.
I go over and then I flip my edges in.
Oh, see,
I'm an end flipper.
I do in flip, and then I pull back.
Okay.
And then I do a that.
Okay.
You end up
Kinda
with the
looks
same thing. So
right?
you're good.
Right.
And then we're gonna roll this up in the parchment paper.
And you might have overstepped it.
I know, don't judge me. I'm feeling judged.
No, I love it. You're doing great. That's the burrito I want to eat.
And you're gonna wrap it up like a candy, like a Christmas candy.
Perfect.
And then if you want, you can freeze them individually, or you can freeze them flat into a sealable bag and put them in the freezer.
Amazing.
And you can write directions on them, so whoever's grabbing and going can
See, nobody
grab and
knows.
go and reheat in the microwave.
You know what I love about this? Right away, my kids will grab these because it feels very like food truck.
It's very food truck,
Exactly.
very fast.
Yeah.
And it's the wrapping. The wrapping is going to sell them.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly.
You pop it in the microwave, you pop it on a dry pan for a little crispiness.
Oh, so
Andrea Buckett, I'm gonna be making these. Great job, Nancy. What a delight. We gotta take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to our Experts Helping Experts show. Next up, it's my turn to get some help. For years, my husband Aaron and I have been talking about going camping, but we just don't know where to start. So we called up my bud and the biggest outdoor enthusiast I know to show us the ropes. Check it out. Hey, Owen.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Okay, I'm feeling really excited. I feel like we are in your happy place.
100%. It's like my second home here at MEC.
Yeah.
What brings you here?
Okay, so
We would like to be better at camping, and by better I mean we'd like to
Actually-
learn how to start camping.
yes.
Okay, well, we have to start with your sleeping setup
Yeah.
because to me, that's the difference between a good trip and a bad trip.
Yes.
Let's go have a look at that.
I do
Right?
love sleeping.
Yeah.
All right, first things first, let's talk tents. There are 4-season tents and 3-season tents. That's kind of the main distinction. You guys are gonna want 3, 4 is overkill.
Okay.
And then they're separated by size, and the way they go is by the number of people that they sleep. What I would recommend, get a 3-person tent.
Okay.
Because if we look at these two, the difference in size is tiny. The other thing we can consider is you can actually rent tents.
Oh, really?
So it's an investment, you're gonna spend some money on them, and so it might be worth renting one, and you want something that's a little bit more comfy. You don't want to be like really snug in shoulder to shoulder. So that's when we would say, go for a 3-person tent. The sizes are really similar. You know, we've got these two here. The weight is almost the same, but this one, you got room to spread out.
I like that.
Perfect.
Owen, what about sleeping bags?
Yeah, there's a lot of options for sleeping bags, yep.
Yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed with how many there are.
There's a lot.
All right, let's break it down.
Okay, cool.
So when we're picking sleeping bags, the first thing you want to decide is synthetic or down for the insulation. It ultimately comes down to a preference thing. Synthetic is a little bit heavier and it doesn't pack down quite as small, but it's still warm, and so they're both going to work the same way. Then you'll see they all have a temperature rating on them where we got -7, -9. If you're going out in the summer, I usually bring a -1 sleeping bag because some nights it might go down to like 8, 9, 10 degrees. You're still going to be comfy in that.
I'm feeling good about sleeping bags.
So we have to look at air mattresses.
Hey, Owen, have you ever tried lying on 13 stacked high? Because it's pretty comfy.
Pretty good.
So there's a big range of sizes, and also how small they pack can be fairly different, where we've got 2 different ones here. This is the one behind you there, Mary, and this is an ultralight that you would use for like a month-long backpacking trip. I would actually get something like this.
Oh, wow.
This I can get on board with.
Yeah.
Finally reached the Mary section of this store. I actually have to say, I love cooking in the woods.
Yeah.
I think you will too. There's lots of toys, lots of gadgets. Why don't we go explore?
Culinary, camping, cooking, let's do it. Look at this little spatula. What are you flipping with this? Tiny little espresso cup. I would like my quail's egg, my espresso outside.
All right, let's talk pots and pans.
Okay.
These are super cool because it's kind of all the essentials where you got a big pot for doing pasta, you got a frying pan and a smaller pot for sauce. For the Mary Cooks in the Woods experience, I think you're gonna want something like this, where this is a propane stove. You hook a propane tank up to it, and it'll work just like a gas stove at home, just littler.
Yeah.
And you could do a full-on meal on something like this.
Pots and pans. Ice cream ball? Do you kick this and get ice cream?
I think I've taught them everything they need to know. Can't wait for some camp stories.
I love camping.
I've never felt more relaxed.
Fun.
Oh, it's like my happy place. You guys got to come hang with me.
Yeah, it was a delight. Now, I feel like I got, again, the expert telling me all the things about what I need to go camping. Now, the only thing left to decide is where to go.
Yes. And we've got a bunch of great options, and fall is actually an amazing time to go camping. Bring a little bit of extra clothing, might be a little cool, but the fall color is totally worth it.
Okay, Owen, so where are we starting? Where should we go?
We're gonna start in Quebec.
Okay.
Which is like, if you gotta pick a place to go to Quebec.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And this might be maybe the most popular region in the country for fall color. And the big area to go is the Laurentians,
Okay.
Laurentian Mountains. So this is kind of in between Montreal and Quebec, a little bit north. Really big area, and what you're going to get there is mixed hardwood forests, and especially, Quebec, it's maple syrup. There's a lot of maple trees, and it's also great because there's lots of different places to go camping.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to camp, actually glamping is
Oh.
totally doable there. So there's a really great spot called Farouche, which is near Mont Tremblant National Park, and so
Oh
it's
my
got
gosh.
it's a Really, really neat spot.
Yeah.
And so you can stay in these kind of tent/cabins,
Yeah.
but they're very well appointed.
I was gonna say, that is just a tent-shaped house.
Exactly.
Which
You're
is a
not-
dream.
You're not roughing it, but the great thing is just, outside the tent
Yeah.
is amazing landscape.
Yeah.
So great hiking around there and lots of great stuff to see. Now, if you wanted to do something a little bit different, there's lots of, camping in a tent kind of spots. So there's lots of campgrounds that you can go and visit where they're going to have different options and services. But a really cool place is La Mauricie, which is a national park near Shawinigan, which is a fun place to stay.
Yeah, it is.
And they have these things called authentics.
Okay.
And they're at a number of national parks around the country. And so it's the same kind of thing where it's like kind of a tent, kind of a cabin, so it's got canvas sides, but they're really well set up, and it's definitely a little warmer, definitely more well appointed.
Very cool, yeah.
Yeah. So you get your own little space, and like you said, is it a tent? Is it a cabin? A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
But you don't need to set anything up. You can show up, and you can cook there, and it's a great place to go and visit.
That is fantastic. Definitely good for a starter camper like me. Now, next up, let's head out east. We're going to New Brunswick, and there's some people from New Brunswick in the audience. What's up?
Amazing.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
So New Brunswick is great for a road trip because in a relatively small area, you can get a really diverse landscape. So in the south end, if you're looking near Couchy-Boujouac National Park, which is another very fun place to stay, you're getting, again, those mixed hardwood forests, but you're also getting the coast.
Yeah.
So you can get fall colors and then head out to the coast and see the ocean and sand dunes. Really, really beautiful there. And then, camp out, hop in the car, drive a little bit north to the Acadian Peninsula, and a totally different landscape there because it's peat bogs. So it's very flat, really
cool.
not many trees at all, but
wow.
the fall color is from things like wild blueberries. So it's this incredible scarlet. It's like a carpet of red and purple.
Yeah.
So beautiful landscape in the fall. It's short-lived. There's a little short window.
Yeah.
Lots of campgrounds around New Brunswick, so you can kind of do a little DIY around the province, and you have lots of options for car camping, which is easy and it's very cost-effective.
I love that. Now let's head out west, further west. We're going to Alberta and BC for the Rockies.
We are, yeah. And so in the south end of the Rockies, we're getting a really different kind of fall color experience, which is mostly gold. Because what we're getting in the mountains is things like tamaracks and birch and larch, which are all gold fall color. And they're all turning color at a similar time. So if you're going out from Calgary into the kind of Banff Lake Louise area, there's actually four amazing national parks around there, Yoho, Glacier, Kootenay. And so you can go out there. They have car camping that you can do there, go for beautiful drives. And the neat thing about this time of year is you're often getting snow on the mountains. So you're kind of getting a little bit of all seasons, but beautiful landscapes. And you've got also a lot of glamping options out there if you want to stick closer to Banff Lake Louise.
Yeah.
I stayed in a yurt when I was out there last year, and it was super fun and really easy to do.
Oh my gosh, Owen, that is absolutely fantastic. These all look so beautiful. But I'm gonna be helping you out in the kitchen after when we come back, right?
It.
Let's do it. Stick around. It's gonna be great. Shared his camping hotspots with us all. It's my turn to help him out in the kitchen. Owen.
Yes.
You told me that there was one thing you really wanted to kind of tackle in the kitchen. What was that?
That's cooking fish,
Yeah.
where I really like pan-fried fish. I like fish in general, kind of any way it's prepared. We eat it a lot at home, but I find pan cooking fish, it's very hit and miss for me.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of those things where it's really easy to overcook and ruin the texture.
1,000%.
So I want to know how to not do that.
Okay, dream. I love that. That is a good, easy order up. Okay, first up, the first thing I wanted to show you, and this is maybe something that I think you've done before, but I just wanted to show everybody, is oftentimes we're working with like a fatter fish. I feel like most people, salmon is kind of the go-to fish at home. Super tasty.
Definitely.
This also works with things like halibut, stuff like that. Again, thicker cut fish.
Gotcha.
Later we'll tackle the delicate one.
All right.
So the first thing we're going to do is I want to show you how to remove the skin.
Great.
Basically, we've each got a fillet here. Skin is on, and this is the belly side, this thinner side. Typically, if you were doing a full side of salmon, you would have the tail end, that's the thinner end, and that's the side you'd start with.
Okay.
So always start with the thinner side, no matter what type of fish you're using. I do not care to use a filleting knife. I got no time for that. It's too sharp and scary. Too many knives. I just go with a plain old chef's knife.
Sure.
Okay, so the first thing we want to do, Owen, grab your knife.
Got it.
And you're going to kind of try to wiggle the knife in any which way, just at the end here. So it's okay if you take off just that little bit of salmon, but you just want to get it down so it's just wiggling along the bottom, just so you have enough to kind of grab. Does that make sense?
Definitely.
So it's kind of at a 45-degree angle as we start.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Owen, get out of here. Who am I teaching? Okay, so then what you want to do, if you're working with a bigger fillet of fish, you can actually cut a little bit of a notch in the skin to make a little bit of a tab to hold on to pull, which will help you out. But basically, you want to be able to get a good grab on that skin. Feeling
Do I
good?
have a good grab?
Let me see. Okay, move this hand. See if you can grab that. And now I do this goofy, so I'm teaching you my goofy way.
Okay.
So you hold on to that fish skin, get a good pinch on it.
It's very slippery,
It is
Mary.
slippery, I know.
You may have heard this about fish.
Yeah, it is. It's a slippery fish. Yeah. Got it?
I don't know if I do got it.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. We got this. No, you got grab, like pinch it, like
Oh,
that.
pinch it. Okay,
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it, got
Pinch
it.
it real good. Okay. You got it?
Sure.
Okay, he's got it. I have faith. All right, now what you want to do, you go from that 45-degree angle on your knife, and you kind of want to start laying it as flat as possible against the skin.
Oh, I think I
Did you lose it?
kind of got it.
He's got it. You're doing pretty good, Owen.
All
Now,
right.
as flat as you can, all the way to the board.
Oh, all the way to the board.
So wiggle it down. Oh, this is good. Oh, you're getting it. Oh, he's getting it, everybody.
We're getting better as we go
We're
here.
getting better as we go. And you just want to wiggle. The skin will fight you, which is exactly what you want.
Okay.
But you just slip it along. And then you get to do this, everybody. Let's see how much salmon we left on the skin. Me? None. Owen? Oh,
this
that's actually
part.
not bad. That's not bad. Do you know what? Honestly, this though, there's tons of nutrients in that skin. If you want, that would be delicious fried up. But
100%.
I want to show you. So we've got that skinned. That's if you don't want that skin. Set that aside and you're good to go. But I wanted to show you how to get crispy skin salmon because I
Yes.
actually really like eating the skin.
Me too.
Super
It's
tasty.
like my favorite part.
100%.
Yeah.
It's crispy, it's fatty, it's delish. So I have got 2 salmon fillets here.
Okay.
And we've got the skin still on.
Yes.
So I'm going to get you to do a real quick marinade. This
Let's
is
do
the
it.
marinade my husband Aaron makes when I don't want to cook. And it is the best marinade ever. So I
Gotta
need
give him the credit, right?
100%. I'm not stealing his recipe. He's going to be like, hey, you stole my recipe. So I need a tablespoon of soy sauce on there and a tablespoon of that sesame oil.
Great.
Then you're going to add on the chili, the onion, and 1 clove of garlic.
Kind of a pinchy bit of
big.
each?
No, all of it, my dude.
What?
All
Oh,
of it. We're
dump
going
it.
big. We're going big. All right, I'm gonna give my hands a little wash because I'm gonna go into the freezer because the final ingredient here is some ginger. I absolutely love ginger.
Me
and
too.
as we know, she keeps her ginger in the freezer. That makes sure that ginger is never going bad and you are good to go. I'm gonna go in, look at you measuring, I like this. I'm going in with some green onion,
Let's do it.
as well as some chili. I'm using a finger chili here. They're a little bit less spicy than like a Thai chili, still a good bit of a kick. And then if you want, use the rasp and just rasp it on over.
Let's do it.
Now I'm gonna go with a little bit of ginger. Just grab that. I don't even peel it if I freeze it because it kind of breaks down that fiber.
Okay.
Going in with about a tablespoon, maybe a teaspoon, whatever you're feeling,
Yep.
of however much ginger you're going in
I
for.
like ginger.
I love
Ginger's good.
I love ginger.
Zippy.
It makes me feel like I'm being healthy. Always a good
Is
thing.
it good for the digestion?
It's really good for it's good for everything. It's good for flavor too. So it's always a good
yummy,
thing.
too.
Okay, so we're gonna go in with that ginger. You're doing a beautiful job on that garlic. Give it a little tap on the bowl. Nice. Owen, nice. That was really good. That was vigorous. Yeah.
Got it.
All right, now I got my pan here, and this is the trick. You want to cook your fish over medium-high heat.
Okay,
That's going to give you good.
that's the key thing, right?
That's the key. It's going to give you a nice crispy outside, so you want it nice and hot, and that fish is going to cook quickly, but not overcook.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is typically you would set this aside for about
Hot pan.
Hot pan.
Yep.
10 minutes to marinate. Then you're going to just shake some of that marinade off, and we're going to go into that hot pan.
Yeah.
You're looking for that sizzle, you're looking for that sear. Now, when you're making salmon or any sort of fat fish, you want to watch the side. When you watch the side, you're going to see the color change like a thermometer. Once it's about, I'd say, 3/4 of the way cooked,
Yep.
so that's going to take about 5 to 6 minutes.
Okay.
That's when you flip it, and you finish it for about a minute or 2 on the other side.
Super quick.
Yeah, super quick. Then you end up with this. We've got this crispy, crunchy skin on this salmon.
I'll just have that. Just give me that.
That's all he wants. Listen, I'm gonna get Owen plated up for this. When we come back, we're gonna do a daintier fish and make a little pan sauce. How does that sound?
Love it.
Stick around, we'll be right back. Owen Reeves is in the kitchen with me, and we've been talking all things fish today, haven't we?
Absolutely. I love fish.
Yeah.
You eat a lot of fish.
I do eat a lot of fish. It's so good. It's something I used to go fishing with my dad.
Great.
Never ate a rock bass. Don't do that. But I wanted
little.
too little, too
Yeah.
little, too bony. We already talked about salmon. So we've fried up a really nice thick piece of fish, like a salmon, to get that beautiful crispy skin. There's a little bit of a marinade on there with soy and sesame oil. Do you see that little blushing pink line in the center? That's how I like my salmon.
Spot, eh?
That's
right there.
how you know it's not overcooked. You're gonna get that little medium rare, that little medium. It's gonna be beautiful, juicy.
Good texture.
Good texture. But now we're gonna talk about the fish that I think every single person has always overcooked,
Yes.
and that is thin fish. Something like sole or tilapia, anything like that.
Yes.
Even going up to something like pickerel.
Right.
But we're gonna do, basically we're gonna take a cue out of sort of France's book.
When in doubt,
When
right?
in doubt. When in doubt, turn to France. We're gonna kind of Meunier this a little bit, which means put a little bit of flour on it. That's gonna give you a little insurance on the outside, hold in some moisture, make sure it doesn't fall apart in your pan.
Yes.
Yes.
Key.
So we have got 2 fillets of sole here. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt into here. Would you give that a bit of a whisk? I'm also gonna season that with a bit of pepper. Now, Meunier just means miller and a flour miller, so that's kind of where that name comes from. But this is going to do—
Things you didn't know.
I know, exactly. We're learning today. A couple things that this does is, again, it gives you that coating, which is going to go golden brown. It's going to help make a pan sauce as well. So, Owen, would you do me a solid?
Yes.
We've got 2 fillets of sole there. Would you pop one in there and give it a flop around like it's a fish? Just
Flop it like a fish?
Flop it around like a fish.
Flinging flour
Perfect.
everywhere.
That's exactly what you're looking for. You're doing great. Then I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of butter into a pan. And we've got this pan again on about medium-high heat.
Do you want me to do both?
Let's just chuck that one in the pan.
Let's do one.
Let's go for it. Now, this is a dinner. Pop it in now. We're good.
Bang.
This is a dinner. I liked that flair. That was like a TV cook. What a dream. Now, one of the things I love about Meunier is it cooks in about 3 minutes.
Holy, okay.
So this thin cut of fish only takes about 2 minutes on that first side. You see that butter turning brown, which is an absolute dream. We love brown butter.
Yes.
That flour is getting a little bit crispy. And what you want to do, cook it for about 2 minutes on that first side. Then you give it a flip, which I feel like we might already have a little bit of browning.
Okay.
As you can see, the tail's starting to curl up a little bit.
This is what you're looking for?
We are getting a little bit of tension, a little bit of cooking.
Cool.
Now I'm gonna give this a flip now. We might not have that golden brown yet, but get that butter underneath. But like, look, we're starting to get, you see that little bit of flour on there?
Yep.
To be honest, I would cook this for about 2 minutes on that first side.
Yep.
Flip it, finish it for just 1 minute.
So you're not walking away from
You
this.
are not.
You are.
You are hanging out with this fish for 3 minutes. That's all I can ask of you. Once that is done, you take that fish out and then you get left with these. And these are what I'm calling the scrunchions, which is always a good thing. It's those crispy little bits that we love. So we're gonna make a little bit of a pan butter sauce. So I'm gonna go in with about another tablespoon or 2 of butter.
Why not?
Straight into there.
Get in there.
Get in there. It's always good. And this is where we get to choose our own adventure. So we've got a little bit of flour residual in there from that fish. Got some butter, gonna be delicious. But we wanna add something else. So this is where we can choose. So
Okay.
we have got the classic Meunier, which is lemon juice, lemon zest, and parsley.
Yep.
We could go to Italy. We could have some piccata. We've got a little bit of the same things, a little bit of capers in there as well. Or we could do like a shallot cream white wine sauce. What are you feeling today?
I gotta be honest, I love capers.
I love capers
They're like
too.
a little secret flavor bomb.
100%.
And like, give me those.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We love it. So we've got that butter melting down. You can have it a little bit more melted than that, doing its thing.
Okay.
And we're gonna go in. Would you add the zest of that lemon? Thank you, sir. I'm also gonna go in with the lemon juice. Do you hear that sizzle? That's what you're looking for. A little bit of parsley in there as well. That lemon zest is bringing a ton of flavor. Those capers for that little bit of brininess is gonna be an absolute dream.
Briny is the thing.
Briny is the dream.
That's what I'm looking for.
100%.
Give me briny.
A little bit of brine in my life. That's all we want. Give that a stir. That butter thickens up just a little bit because of that flour in the pan. To be honest, that's it.
This
dinner
smells amazing.
It smells so good. This dinner takes a grand total of 5 minutes. You pour it at the table for that beautiful fish. Owen Reeves.
That looks amazing.
I know, I'm not mad about it. Let's go over here. We are gonna take a bite of this. I'm very excited. We gotta take a quick break, but get fishy,
eat some
everybody.
fish.
Let's do it, let's do it.
Thank you.
That's our show for today. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for more of the good stuff.